Hi friends, welcome back to my channel with a new video. So in this video, we are going to see how to use the list packages in the Automation Anywhere. So we'll see all the list commands which are available in Automation Anywhere, and we'll use all these commands. Okay. Let me go back to Automation Anywhere. So and we're going to create a task bot here. So we'll create a new task bot. So the task name I'll just give as list packages. So once you give the task name, so you need to create your task bot here. Okay, so you can see the workspace here. So here I'll just type list. Okay, so once you type the list, you can see that. So list packages. Okay, so we'll see one by one. So first we'll see this assign. So assign in the sense assign the value of the source list to the destination list variable. So first we'll create two variables. One is source and another one is destination. Okay, so click on variables and this plus symbol lst. So I'll just give car names. Okay, car names one I'll give, and after this, so you just select this type as list and then click on add. So I'll just add few of the car names here. So it is that position of the list is starting at 0. So in the zeroth position I'll give Kia, and then add the second one is Mahindra. Okay, so third one is Tata I'll give. Okay, the fourth one is Creta, and fifth one is BMW. Okay, so I have created the list variable with all the values now. So let me create, and let me create one more variable. So that is a destination variable, lst car names 2 I will give. So 2. So I am not giving any values to this list. Select the list. See, I am not adding any values. Just create this variable as a list. So after creating this one, so now, so this car names first, I mean one is the our source variable, and the second variable is our destination variable. So now we'll see, I'll just assign. Okay, so select this variable. Okay, so I'll just select, so car names 1. I'm assigning that whatever the list values are available in the list car names 1, I'm assigning to list 2. Okay, car names 2. Okay, so now if you want to see that, so we need to take the loop command here. Okay, so just here in the loop you just select list. So list I'm selecting car names 2, because so values we are assigning from the car names list 1 to list car names 2. Okay, so I need to loop this lst car names 2. So after looping, I'm just assigning that to this sample string. Okay, so now you take one message box here to see all the values in the lst car names 2 variable. Okay, so here I'll just select this sample string. Okay, and save this and run it. Okay, so once you run it, so whatever the values which are available in the list car names 1, so it is assigning to the list car names 2, source to destination. See here, so from second list we are looping, right? So it is giving all the car names. So Kia, Mahindra, Tata, Creta and BMW. So all the values it is looping. Okay, so that's how we need to use this assign command. So now we'll use add. Okay, so I'll just add comment here. So add item I'm giving. So I'm just copying this. So here I'm just giving this one is assign, right? So assign list. Okay, so now we'll comment these 3 lines. So it is not required now. I'm just commenting these lines. So now we'll see add item. So let me open this list. Okay, expand this. So add item. So how to add, we'll see that. Double click on this. So add in the sense what it is doing. So insert an item into a list variable. Okay. So we need to insert one value here. Okay. So I'm just selecting this LST car names 1. So currently we are having 5 values in this. Okay. So item to be added. So one more item I need to add. So I'll just create one more variable with a string type. Okay. V car I'll just create. V car name something you can give it. Okay. So that default name I will give Fortuner. Okay. I'll create this one. So now in this list you can see in the first list we are having 5 items. So those 5 items you can see that okay, Kia, Mahindra, Tata, Creta and BMW. So Fortuner it is not available in this list. So now we'll add that one. Okay. So here I have created one new variable, right? So car name in that Fortuner is there. So I'll add that to this list. Okay, car name I'm selecting that variable. So after selecting that one, I need to loop that. Okay. Again, I need to loop that. To see that, so it is adding to that list or not, we need to loop that. So in the loop, what I'll select? So list you need to select. So now I'll select this car, LST car names 1 I'll select. Okay. And then I'm assigning that to one sample string. So then take one message box over here, or else you can, it is available here. You just copy this. Okay, enable this. So now run the bot. So now that Fortuner is the 6th item in the list. So it has to display here in the message box. Okay, the first one is Kia, second one Mahindra, third one Tata, fourth one Creta, fifth one BMW, the sixth one is Fortuner. See, so it is adding. So that is how we need to add the value to the list by using this add item. Okay. So now we'll see next item. So that get item we'll see now. So I'll just take one more comment here. Okay. So in the comment section, so you can disable these two lines again. We saw how to use this add item. So now we'll see get item. Okay. So in the action, just type list again. So in the list, so you can see get item is there. So just double click on this get item. So once you click on it, so you can see that the list variable we need to select. The first one I'm selecting and that index number. Okay, get item in the sense from this particular list. So based on the index, we are extracting one value. Okay, the first one is Kia is there, that is 0 position. First position is Mahindra, second position is Tata, right? I'll just give index value as 2. So it has to retrieve value as Tata here. Okay, so I'll just take this message box. Okay, so we need to see that, right? So it is giving that value or not. So that is why. So I'm just giving this one. Before that, I'll save this one. I'll just showcase to you. Okay, that variable. So in the car, the first list you can see the position. So Kia position is 0, 1 position Mahindra, and the Tata, the position of this value is 2. So I'm giving that index value as 2. Now it has to give okay that value Tata. Okay, let me run this one. Okay, so it is giving the data only. So whatever the position you will give that index position, so it is going to get that value from the list. Okay, so we are giving 2. So in the position in the position 2, the data is there, so it is giving that value. So now we'll go back to another command over here. So another option. Okay, so let me disable these two lines. Okay, message box is required. Let me drag over here. 1 second. So only message box I will take it here, and then so now we'll use another option here. In the list we'll use this join. So join means the combines all the available values in the list variable and stores the output to the string variable. Okay, so whatever the value it is available in the list, right? So it is going to display in the, I mean, it is assigning that to one string variable. So all at a time you can see that. So we'll see that. Okay, the in the list car names 1 we are having 5 values. Okay, so that delimiter I'm giving comma, so comma separated value it is going to display in the sample string. Okay, now we can see, so all those 5 values at a time it is going to display in this message box. So join item in the sense, so all the values from the list it is going to take and it is combining into one variable. You can see that one, so how it is displaying. By comma separated value it will give Kia, Mahindra, Tata, Creta and BMW. Okay, so that is how we need to use this join items. Okay, here you just change this comment name as join item, right? Okay, this is done. So we'll comment this one and then again we'll take these two lines, just copy these two lines. It is not required, remove this. So instead of join I'll take the another command now. I'll take size here, I mean set item. Okay, set item we'll see. I'll just change this one, set item. Okay, so I'll just drag this one, set item. So set means it is nothing but update. Okay, set an item at a specific position in the list and stores the output in the variable. So it is like updating the value in the list variable. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just select this. Okay, the first list and then that index position, so that Tata index position is 2, right? Okay, and the Kia index is 0, so I'll just give 0 instead of Kia. I'll display another car now here. Okay, so give index name as 0, that replace. So for replacing, so car name I will select. In the car name we are having BMW, right? So instead of Kia it has to give this BMW value. We'll see that, I will show you. So I'm assigning that to sample string. Okay, so if you want to see this one, so we need to use loop command. So again take this loop and from here in the loop you need to select list. Okay, so that list variable we need to select, and after that you need to assign that to that sample string variable. So this one I'm dragging over here inside this loop. So now basically what this set item is, it is doing, so it is updating the value. So I'm giving the index 0 and variable replace with, I'm selecting v car name, right? So let me go back to this variable. So in the list 1 we are having 5 car names. Okay, the position you can see that starting position of this Kia is 0. So now I am giving that index number is 0. Okay, I am replacing with this car name. So now it will go, this Kia will go, and then so car name is holding of value of Fortuner. So first it has to display Fortuner, then Mahindra, then Tata, then Creta, then BMW, like that. Okay, we'll see that. First it will not display Kia. Instead of that it is going to display Fortuner. So we are updating the list item, I mean list value in that. Okay, so some error with the dependencies. Let me rerun this one. Okay, so while running the bot, so in the background it is downloading some dependencies. Sometimes if it is not downloading, so it will give that error. Okay, that message box, the first 13 line, it is empty. I'll just close this one. Okay, after that you can see this, that 0 index is Kia, but it is displaying Fortuner. That is correct only. We are just updated that value, right? The second one is Mahindra, third one is Tata, fourth one is Creta, and fifth one is BMW. Okay, so that's how we need to update by using this set item. So I'll just disable this message box. It is empty message box. Okay, so now we saw this one, how to use this set item. So now we'll see the next item. Let me disable all these lines. Okay, so I'll take this comment over here outside of this loop. So now you just take the another command over here from the list. So in the list we saw how to use this set item now. So now we'll see size. So size retrieves the number of items in the list. So how many items are there in that list? So it is going to give that number here. Okay, I'm just selecting this list variable, and after that I'm selecting this variable sample number. It is number, so we need to, if you want to display that, we need to convert that number to toString. So how to convert that? So I'll just take one message box. So in the message box I'll convert that. Okay, so that variable name is, so I'll just give sample string, right? Sample number, right? It is. So this variable I need to select first, and after that inside this variable name just put one dot here. So number to toString is available. So just select this one, and after that, so that list item, how many are there, that count it is going to give here. The size means it is taking the count of that list values. So now total we are having 5, so it has to give 5 here. Okay, so count it is giving 5 only, so exactly it is as expected. So now we are left with the last option. Okay, so we saw add item, assign, clear. So clear we'll see, so it is going to clear everything. Okay, so now we'll see append. Okay, so append in the sense, so it is whatever the, adds a list of variable into a column index of a data table. So whatever the values it is available in the list, right? So it is going to add to the data table. So how to see that one? We'll see that one. So I'll just update this as size. Okay, so let me comment these 3 lines. Now we'll take one more comment here. So now we'll see append. Okay, so just double click on this append. So append in the sense, first we need to select the list variable, so that we are assigning to one data table variable. So just I'll give dt car names. Okay, select this one, and first index I'll select and save this. And after this, so this is reflecting or not, we need to see by using loop. So whatever the list variable is holding the value, so we are assigning to the data table now. Okay, so now we need to loop that data table. So now I'll select this for each row in a data table. Okay, so here variable I need to select, sorry, here. Okay, that data table car names I created, right? So that variable I need to select. So again I'm assigning that to one variable. So table row, that's okay. So we'll assign that to table row. So now after assigning that, so in the message box we'll display that one, that table row. From list we are assigning to the data table, that's it. So append in the sense. Okay, so I'll use this table row of index 0, insert, save. So now we can see all the values from the list it is assigning to the data table. Again we are looping that data table. So in the data table again it is going to loop all the values, Kia, Mahindra, Tata. Okay, first one is Kia, second one is Mahindra, third one is Tata, fourth one Creta, and BMW. So all the values it is available in the data table now. Okay, so now we'll see another one. Okay, remove item. So last one is remove item. Okay, so remove item. So we'll see this. Before that, I'll just comment these two lines. I'll add one comment over here. Okay. What is that? So remove, right? So remove item. From the list, we need to remove the item. Okay, how to do that? We'll see that. Okay, based on the index value, we need to remove. So first one, the variable I'm selecting, list variable, the index number. Okay, so if I give one, right, so it is Mahindra's index number. I'm just removing that one and assigning this to sample string. So one message box I'll take. So in the message box, I just want to display those values. Okay, F2, and now, so sample string, select this one. If you want to see this one, right, so how it is removing that index value or not. So in the index 1, so we are having, let me showcase to you. Okay, so in the index 1, not this one, not dt, so list variable. Okay, elastic car names 1, so in this the index 1 is Mahindra's index 1, right? I'll just remove that one, so it has to give these values, remaining values. Okay, I'm removing this value. For this, if you want to see that, so again we need to loop that. Okay, so loop command, you take it, loop that list variable, select list, then this list variable, and again here I'm assigning that to sample string. So that message box I already created, I'll just move here. So save and run this one. So now you can see the value. Okay, in the 0 index, Kia is there. In the first index, Mahindra will be there, but it has to remove. See, Mahindra is removed. So it is giving next index value, Tata, then Creta, and then BMW. Okay, so that is how we need to use this. Okay, the final one is clear. So clear in the sense, so it is going to clear all the values from the list. Okay, take these values here outside of the loop. Okay, so here you can see that. Just give this list value, so it will clear all the values from this list. So that's how we need to use all these list packages. Thank you for watching. Bye.